Hello, this is Exters. Today I'm going to go over how you catch the Hyrule Loach without getting the Synchro Lure. I think that in the past there was a bit of belief that the Synchro Lure was necessary to catch it. That's not actually the case. You might notice that he doesn't have his hat on because it was stolen. I'm going to put that up in the bottom left. So to begin with, to catch the Hylian Loach, we need to make it appear. Now, in the past, people have said that you needed to enter, pay, exit, then enter and pay again. The reality is, the counter that you see at the bottom left, see how the FF, then there's a 0, 2? That needs to simply reach 4, or a 3 before you get it. Notice how one of them is set, that's the 2 flag. Now the 1 flag is going to get set as we pay for the next one. There we go. So once both of those 2 flags are set, the first 2 bits of this 8-bit counter that keeps track of how many times you've paid, that is the correct amount. Once you enter the fishing pond with that amount, the Hyrule Loach will spawn. So when that value is set to 3, or anything with a 1, 1. So it's starting on the 3rd payment, and then every 4th payment after that, you get it. And so it's basically, the key is the first 2 bits have to be 1s. So the Hyrule Loach always spawns in the back here. Let me go ahead and show that. If you scare the Hyrule Loach, it will go to the middle, and you won't be able to Z-target it, as you can see in that bottom left video. Every few minutes it'll go up for air very slowly, and in that instant you can Z-target it. So you really don't want to scare it, because it'll do that for about 15 minutes. Just going up and down real slowly, and only being Z-targetable as it goes down, and you probably won't be able to get its attention with the Synchro Lure. So it spawns back here in the lily pads, and while it's here you can indeed Z-target it. Now there are 2 dumb fish that you need to get out of the way, so one of them bit, and that's perfect, because when a fish bites, it will, and you don't actually catch it, or if it gets away, it'll go hang out in the middle for, as far as I'm aware, the rest of your fishing trip. However, if you simply scare them away, normal fish will go hang out in the middle for about 55 seconds before returning to their positions, if you just move to scare them. So this guy isn't biting him. I was hoping he would bite so that he would go to the middle permanently, but he didn't. So I'm going to go ahead and just move to scare him to the middle. That gives us about 55 seconds where it's just us and the Hyrule Loach. So I'm going to go ahead and keep casting over across. He isn't a big biter, but he's definitely easier than the large adult fish, for example, on the bottom left. So if you scare him, though, even just movement-wise, he will go hang out in the middle for about 15 minutes rather than 55 seconds before coming back, so you really don't want to scare the Hyrule Loach. We're going to go ahead and keep casting. You might notice the other numbers there, the FF. So the first bite for the fishing save context stores the weight of the adult, I think it's the child fish. And then the second bite, actually I've got it right there. The first one stores the adult fish weight, and then the last bit of it, so the last 128, stores whether or not you use Synchro Lure, and the child one is the last bit of the 4 bite, or is the last bite of the 4 bites allocated for fishing. So then there's and then the 1 bite again is whether or not you caught the fish with the Synchro Lure. So he's a bit of a fight, again easier than the large fish as adults, but still a little bit of a fight, and again if he gets away, you're likely going to either want to just exit and pay 4 more times for fishing, or you're going to be waiting for 15 minutes or so before he returns to those lily pads. Or you can go get the Synchro Lure, because catching him in the middle of the Synchro Lure is entirely feasible. So there it is. Now, for anybody that doesn't know, you cannot keep the Hyrule Loach in the fishing tank. It's considered, I guess, an endangered species, and so it gets put back. Go ahead and switch back to normal boots so we don't have to have the long haul. However, I doubt this Hyrule Loach would beat my current fish at 58 pounds. That's a 127 centimeter fish. That's the largest that you could possibly catch, although they never spawn that large. And so yeah, when you talk to him, he simply gives you the purple rupee. The Hyrule Loach can spawn, however, before you get the reward, and so it can be used to get the reward at the fishing pond. And there you have it. That's how you get the Hyrule Loach without Synchro Lure. Good luck fishing.